Hello, guys. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to my world, or should I say, D's world. Quick introduction. My name is D, and I am a member of the infamous Star Boys, as you can see right there. We make Afro pop music, Caribbean style music, and we're trying to take over the world, man. But with this podcast, it's just me trying to give my thoughts, and I'm really bad at keeping track of my thoughts. Here's the reason why I got this. I got notes, so I know what the hell I'm talking about. You know, because it is what it is at this point, man. But again, welcome to 2 cents towards the bill. If you get it, you get it. All right. So with that said, man, I've been wanting to do this podcast for a while now. Literally, I've been wanting to do this like for months and months, but a couple things stopped me. First, I give the excuse of time, but again, like I said, it is an excuse. It might be one of the biggest excuses that I have. Barely have time, you know. Uh, but before I even do that, can we roll up the intro sound? Come on, it's free music. Who don't like free music? Roll it. When I'm with my boys, I talk a lot of shit. Probably just to feel that I'm part of it. When I'm with the boys, I talk a lot of shit. Baby, just to feel that I'm part of it. But I've tried so hard to figure it out. Don't let me drown. I've tried so hard to figure it out. We too close now. I'm new to this. Yes, I'm new to this. I'm new to this. Love, I'm new to this. All right, so welcome back. As I was saying, I've been wanting to do this podcast for a while now. First, I couldn't figure out how to, you know, put my time in there because it gets very time consuming. And the other one, I didn't know how to arrange my room, bro. Like, who the hell texting me? Okay, never mind. So I couldn't figure out how to arrange my room. That was another obstacle that I put in my head. And the other one was fear. A lot of fears. Like, not fear like failing, but fear of not keeping up with things, which I'm very bad at. But I have to change if I want to make a change. That don't even make sense. But the idea is if I want something different, I had to make a change. There you go. Now I got it right. So yeah, so here's the reason why I decided to roll out this first episode, man, of this podcast. And welcome if you're watching us on YouTube, if you're listening to us on Spotify, wherever you can get access to this, whether it's for free, pirated, I don't mind. Do I really don't mind? I don't mind, to be honest, right now. For now, I don't mind. Listen to however you can. You can watch it however you can watch it. I'm not tripping over that. So again, welcome to the first episode of 2 cents towards the bill. Am I saying this right? Again, let me say it again. 2 cents towards the bills. So yes, so today I compiled a couple questions that I feel like will help me because the first episode is all about introspection. Answer question whether it's about like honesty, about relationship, about life, and hopefully that will help me, help you, and help myself in the process. Give you something interesting to talk about or to think about. So, first question. Again, I'm better keeping track. Let me look at my notes. All right. First question is when was the last time you were completely honest with yourself about about a mistake you made? Well, every day. That one is fairly easy for me. I feel like every day, every time I try my best to stay honest with myself. Not with everything though, but every day I strive for that because I feel like it's a constant struggle, a constant battle for me. I mean, people might hear this, oh my God, this is bad. Like you lie to yourself and you have to fight so hard. But it's the idea like not even lying to yourself. Any petty thing can be a lie. It might be just for fun. You lie. So I strive 90% of the time to stay honest, to be honest about a mistake, especially if it's a mistake that I know I'm responsible for. Yeah, definitely. I try my best every day, every time, because hey, it might creeps on you, know, like you might lie so much you don't even realize you're lying, and it just become the next normal thing for you. Like I don't know, nature. But yeah, second question: how do you feel when you catch yourself being dishonest? It depends towards what, or towards who I'm being dishonest to, and also like what's the situation. You know, like I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, like to tell you, like I feel guilty uh, about every lie. I don't know. I mean, if it's someone that I care about, it's funny. Me and my bandmate were talking about disappointment last night, and yeah, we were referring to how like if I'm close to someone, I try my best not to be dishonest because or do something that might put me in a dishonest light towards that person, because that would make me feel really disappointed in myself. So the weight get heavier in that part. But again, after that, if it's something like I'm not really careful, I'll gladly lie. I can lie and I'll feel nothing. I'll gladly lie and move on like it was another day. You feel me? And I don't know why my thing keep bugging like that. So I don't know. Hopefully we're still recording this. But third question. So this is by this time we figured out like these questions are aligning with honesty. Like, but let's see. Are there situations where you find it challenging to be honest with others, and why? Yes, yes. I don't think I put into thought into like okay, situation that I find is, let's say, okay, an example. I got a job. I got a restaurant job. So I usually wear jewelry, basic jewelry. And people will find comments and say, oh my God, this is beautiful. I got one similar to this. Oh my God, where did you get it? Now the person is in a state of like happiness. My brain will automatically switch to the fact that, "Oh, if you're going to be happy, I'm just going to keep making you happy. Say something that I know you might like to hear." So at this point, you just like, the light just fly out. It just fly out, and I don't think about it, and I'll be like, while I'm doing it, it's just after I done it, I say, yo, oh wow, I just casually just lied to that person. But again, it's not something that will kill the person, and it's the first time we met, and the last time we probably met. But but I definitely in those situations where like the lies can make the person happier than the truth, or the lies seem more interesting, and I realize that, yeah, these are the moments like that I feel like really hard for me to be honest, because I don't want to like because that person is already open to listen to something, to hear something more interesting than okay, I just buy it on Amazon. So that's what I told them. I got it somewhere else, and I've been making up countries in my mind. I've never been to Nigeria. I've been saying, hey, someone who bought it to me from Nigeria. I don't care, and I'm making you happy. And people love the lie more than the truth sometimes. So I think that's too honest, to be honest. At this point, I think I'm being too honest with these questions. But uh, fourth question: do you always speak the truth, or do you sometimes omit information to avoid confrontation? Yes, I do that a lot, and I think I don't want to say as a man. I was about to say as a man, but let me. I think knowing the kind of person that I am, I'm not really such a confrontational person. So a lot of time I will omit on something and just like either don't say it or just retain information if I knew that might cause a bigger problem. If I know you might like add to the situation and there's no need and I don't feel like dealing with the situation. So yes, I'll definitely omit things, and I do that a lot because I learned when I was in ninth grade. I'm not saying that's an excuse. One of my math teacher told me keep small things small, and I feel like sometimes like telling people the truth don't really do that. So yes. So fifth question about honesty. Then after that we will jump to like maybe like I'm gonna ask you what you think about this question, and we'll move on to the next one. Give me a second. Take my water. All right. Fifth question. In what ways can you improve your level of honesty in a daily interaction? Hmm. I don't. I think if I can stop being a people pleaser, because my friends do point out to me a lot of time, I am very much a people pleaser. So if I can do that, I think that might help me stop being a liar on my deal. Even if again I don't lie on the thing that really matters, I just lie on the small things. But again, small things compound. The next thing you know, you're just someone that tell a tall tale, and most of them are lies. So like get it. But yeah, so I do think if I can do that, that will definitely help me in my daily life. But so that was the 5 questions about honesty. And then I want to know what you think of those things. Do you have any? Do you do the same thing sometimes, or you completely opposite than me? Because I think that's most of the time that's what it is. I would like to know that okay, if there's someone that's 100% honest, because I don't believe it. I feel like there's no way you can be 100% honest. 90%, yes, 95, 99, but there's no way you can be 100%. So if there's someone really there, if you are someone, that person, that thing, okay, I am 100% honest all the time, let me know. Let me know. I would like to know what you do, what your secrets. Tell me. All right, so relationship questions. What qualities do you value in your most close relationship? Understanding. Yes, understanding. I don't want to say openness because I know, again, the truth is I'm not even open with most people. So I can't really demand something of that high from someone else. But understanding is a big thing for me because I feel like I'm in a position where I'm a very understanding person, and I will demand the same. So I value the same thing from someone else. If you can understand when things doesn't go your way and you're okay with that, as well as when things go your way and you're okay with that, if you can like literally be able to switch from being angry to your understanding self, I think that would be something I very much would like about you because I think I love people that can say, okay, I was angry before you explained that to me. Now that you explained it to me, I now understand. But not someone that would like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah," all the time, even though you explain the situation, the person say, okay. And also, like, that show that the person can understand your point of view. You may not agree, but like together, but y'all can understand where each other's coming from. So, that is one thing. So I definitely would like I value understanding towards people. Yeah. All right. Second question for relationship. Are there any past conflicts or unresolved issue with loved ones that still affect you today? Hmm. I don't know. Maybe some if it's something that I did, probably there's probably something that I did that people still feel like they can forgive me for. But I don't think I have any because again, like I told you, like a lot of those things I grew out of them. I grew out of like guilt most of the time. Let me stop the lie. Okay. I do feel guilty sometimes for certain things, but I definitely try my best to grow out of those emotions quick, whether it is like feeling guilty for something that I did or something someone did to me or holding grudges. I don't know if I'm answering the question right though, but yes. So the answer is no. When it comes to me, I don't think there's something did to me that affect me so much that I can move on past it and be okay. I mean, we may not be friends again, but I don't think I hold grudges to if I can move on. Because again, I'm too old for that. It's not that deep. Nothing is that deep with me at this point. You know? Oh my God. Also, drink water. Keep it. Because talking here by myself in this damn studio room making me thirsty. And it's hot. And I have a damn mask on. Oh my God. All right. Third question for relationship. How do you handle disagreement in your relationship? Well, I think that goes back literally right back to the fact of understanding. Be able to understand where the person is coming from and why the person acts in certain ways. Even if I may not agree with the person or the person reasons, I understand it enough to know, okay, cool. Since that's where you are, that's where you are. That's not where I'm at. So I'm gonna move on. So yes, I think that's where I need the understanding point come. It'll come back full circle. Uh, I am a very understanding person. So I think like that's one of the best way. Literally, I handle relationships, uh, disagreements by being very understanding and thoughtful about myself first of all. Because most of the time, like you might come across I'm doing something for the person, but the truth is because I think of myself first. Okay, how is that going to affect me? Am I going to be okay with it? Then I think of the person as well, because again, truth is everyone, unless you are really committed a relationship, everyone at the end of the day do things for themselves. But yeah, like that by being understanding. All right. Number 4. Do you communicate your needs and feelings effectively to those close to you? It depends on how close we are. Yeah, that's the God truth. How close are we? But again, at the same time, I say that I'm a blabbermouth. I'm a very open book. So like I always open. I start with honesty with everybody. Like literally, I'm like a credit card. Everybody start with a high 800 with me. So I'm always willing to open to the person, and whether or not, and it can be dangerous. I can lie, it is dangerous to open to everybody because you don't know how the person might use it against you. So yeah, so it's definitely like a dangerous things to do, but I do it because I don't think I know any better ways to be in a relationship. Whether it is friendly relationship, whether it is intimate relationship with someone, by not being honest. So open up toward my honesty is definitely like I'm very open. So yes, the question like I very much communicate what I need from the person, and depends again how deep we are in this relationship. If I already know you well enough, so yes, I'll definitely communicate. I'm not the type of person. I'm not gonna let you trying to read my mind, because I know I hate this. I was about to curse, but I hate when people trying to make me read their mind, or you can just tell me. Make no sense to me. But yes, so yeah. Last question for relationship. Let's see. Um, how do you support your friends and family during challenging time? I try to be there for them to the best that I could, and in the best way that they need me to. Because, like, depending on what the challenging time is, you have to be able to pick up on those things to see where is your help needed, whether it is physical help or emotional help or psychology help. Like, wait, is that even a thing? Psychological help. There you go. Help. So I try to stay open to the opportunity, but by being around and be open to conversation, and that again, that's against and as long it is like in the perimeter of my means, so I definitely try to stay open minded, open like availability time wise. So I try to be there when I can, and if it's really an important things, if I have to make some sacrifice, I do make some sacrifice. So but yeah, I stay open because to whichever ways the help might be requested. But yeah, no, I like this question. But yeah, so with that said, that was it for relationship question for now. And but again, at the end of it, we have a mix where you mix a lot of all those questions. So the last one will be like uh topic will be career. Then after that, we'll go to into a mix of questions. So let's get to it because I don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste my time. None of us want to waste your time. Again, because even though this is 2 cents towards the bill, my 2 cents are running low. All right. All right. Question number 1 for career. Are you satisfied with your current path, or do you feel the need to change? The need for a change. Absolutely. Wait. I mean, when absolutely not satisfied yet. I'm very grateful to where I'm at, but satisfied is a different part. that I have not reached yet because I have a lot of things that I want to do. I have a lot of goals, whether it's financial goals, whether it's like social goals, whether it's relationship goals that I would like to achieve. And they're not there yet, although I know I'm young, but you get frustrated sometimes when I'm realizing, oh, wow, I need to be at this part, at this level, but I'm not there yet. But there's nothing better than to do than to literally like be there and do what you must, do what you can for that. And it's just like, yeah, so I'm solidly not, I'm not satisfied. And I do feel the need for a change. Hence the reason why I'm trying to do this thing as well, this podcast. Because if I want something different, I need to make a change again. All right. Question number two. What are your long term career goals and what steps are you taking to achieve them? Okay. So I have a lot of long term goals. So one of them is I would very much like to own a couple clothing business. That's the reason you got this. Am I putting the right spot? Like right here. So strike the fear, STF, as you can see. I don't know if you can see it, but uh uh yeah, right there. STF. It's one of the clothing brand I'm trying to launch, which is the entire idea is to like because in 2020 and 2021, I was in so much fear of like, oh my God, what is happening to the world? And I felt like I needed something that told me, hey, you got it. And I think like I would like to use this clothing brand as a conduit, a message conduit for young people like me in my community that couldn't, speak for themselves. That's facing things and you like strike the fear. Which is the idea like literally, I would like for you to stand and strike your fear as long you're alive. That you can make a change. And so that's that. That's one of a long term plan. So I'll definitely like to release a couple more music. I've been releasing music but nobody pay attention to them. That's the reason why I'm crying right now. I need a baby sound crying. I'll make sure I put that. There you go. Yep, just like that. So yeah, so I would definitely like to do a couple world tour, music wise, and put my country on the map. I'll tell you about my country eventually one day, and if you can pick up my accent, good. And what else? Let me look at my board. My board is literally right there. Uh, I would definitely like to on like a studio recording studio, professional recording studio for other things. So I'm thinking that might be like, I mean, that's a long term plan. And I would like to have build a couple schools and colleges in my country as well. Not just one, but at least two of them. So those are like all my long term plan. And the step I'm taking right now is like by literally building one at a time because again, I can't build all of those at once. So I have to build one at a time. As a reason, okay, I'm doing the music right now. I'm doing the podcast, bring some attention, do some good on the realm right now. Get a little bit of bread, get a little money. Here's the reason to since towards the bill. Build that up. Use some of the revenue to do some better things to the world, like building schools and canteen. That's not how to say it. Cafeteria. There you go. Canteen is some Creole and French stuff. But yeah, damn, no. But yeah, so that is one of the goals. So I'm building one thing at a time right now. It's just like Will Smith, one brick at a time. The music first for now, and once the music take off, and I do believe I make good music. So if you want to help me achieve any of those long term goals, please go check out the music right there. And Apple Music keep messing up our name. You keep putting us as Starboys. So if you go Starboys and look up one of our songs, whether it's Pressure, next one, you'll find us. In Spotify, you can just play this right there. Spotify for music artists, man. Just look us up. But yeah, so those are some of the steps that I'm taking right now. Me and my bandmate. All right. Question number three. Do you feel fulfilled and passionate about the work you do? Or is it just meant to an end? So I definitely feel passionate. I mean, the 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 jobs that I have now definitely are meant to an end. But the career and the passion that I have definitely fulfilling me because I think like I believe those are the things I would love to do for the rest of my life. Whether it is live music performance. Yeah, so I can definitely do that for the rest of my life, and I'll be content with that, definitely. And I'm doing it right now because I've been doing it for so long and nobody pay attention. So like that enough is an answer. Yes, I am very fulfilled doing music. The other jobs, not much, just money reason. So I have to keep the lights on to make also all of this working. So yeah. Um, Question number 4: how do you handle work-related stress and maintaining a healthy work-life balance? Okay, I can't lie. The idea of work-life balance stuff, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't think I have one. I don't think I will need one yet. Because again, you can't have a work-life balance when you don't have work that meaningful to you yet. That you lost yourself, except for doing music. So yeah. So I'll be working on to that. So that I'll be like, eventually asking this question again. Once one of my dreams take off, then I'll have a better answer for you. Yeah. Uh, Question number 5: are there any skills or knowledge gaps you need to adjust to progress in your career? Yes, business skills. I think I do need to learn a lot about the business, music business and media business, because I feel like this is where a lot of people get take advantage of. And a business, it's a core business, it's a people business. So understand the psyche of individuals in the business movements. Definitely going to be one of the things I'm striving to update every day in my life as a skills. So I'm probably putting words together that don't even supposed to be together, but like updating, like I don't know, my life is a software, which I guess not a bad way to see life. But yeah, so my business skills and my people skills, definitely, I would definitely love to keep brushing into those because I need those gap to be closer together if I want to fully succeed. All right, so like those were the last like 5 question relationship. Then again, it goes again. The same thing. Like, is any of those questions like, have you ever thought of them like that? Do you feel the same way that I'm feeling right now? Because you know, at the end of the day, make I want to make this, you know, uh, well understanding. Like you receiving my 2 cents, I would also love to receive your 2 cents in the process. So let me know, you know, let me know what you think in the comment, or give us a, I don't know, leave us a message. I don't know what y'all do, because again, I'm really bad at these things. So go ahead. Before we close out again, I would like to, for those other 5 questions, I would love to say thank you. If you made it this far in the damn podcast, appreciate you. Now all you have to do now is go subscribe and like our stuff and comment and share it. If you think it matters to you, share it because it matters to me. So which is why I'm sharing it with you. Duh. But yeah, so again, welcome to my world, this world. Welcome to the 2 cents towards the bills podcast. So yeah, let's continue with the last 5 questions. Mixed questions. Okay. How does honesty play a role in your relationship, both personally and professionally? Honesty play a big role for me because again, in professional life, honesty can be one of the things that puts you closer to your goal. At the same time, it can be one thing that even you need to watch out because not everybody will love. I think there's a difference. Like also, like how do you see honesty? You know, I think like some people think honesty have to be like literally it is what it is. I'm just telling you. I don't think that's. I think you don't have to be an asshole to be honest. And some people might say, oh, I rather the raw truth. Yes, but again, think of the last time you were hurting, very hurting, and be honest with yourself. And someone say, hey, it's going to be okay, compared to someone that would have said, hey, you fucked it up, and I don't think you can solve that. Which one did you better? So if it's the latter, I guess you're a different person. But majority of the time, we will want someone to like again while we're in the moment of pain, we want someone that even like say it's going to be okay, or just literally just stand there, be with us without saying anything. So that's why, like, being honest sometimes is not always the answer, but at the same time, being honest is a crucial tool, and it is the same as professional and personal life. But so that is like that is my 2 cents on that questions. All right. Do you find it challenging to be honest with yourself about your career aspiration? No, I don't think. I don't. No, I don't think so. I think I'm very like clear path. I know exactly what I want. Uh, Consistency is a different matter though, but I do feel like I'm very honest with what I want. I mean, maybe when I was like before I turned 18, when like my parents making a lot of decisions, the reason why like okay, I couldn't be as honest as myself to myself as I would like to be. But I think I've outgrown those phase. I'm not in those phase no more. Like I think I'm very comfortable with being honest with myself of where I want to be and the sacrifice that I need to make and to get there. Yeah, I love those questions. Okay, how do your relationship impact your career decision or vice versa? How do? Oh man, I think the fact that I'm trying to strive for this freaking gigantic goal, it makes it hard for my intimate relationship. I'm fine with like other like other regular relationship, platonic relationship, but I think like it's really hard for me to put myself out there emotionally. I would love to, but it gets hard to think about other things. Sometimes you get depressed about your career, you get depressed about where you want to be, and I feel like since I come out too grown when I'm trying to be in an intimate relationship, or I come out too single minded, where like I'm not really open to have fun because a lot of people my age really open to have fun while my ass just stuck there trying to think about something else. So like you make me some come out either too old or too dry, which I don't know why, but I'm aware of that. But like I just need someone that truly understand this and someone that like me for me. I just might feel like it's too hard. Like it's hard trying to please someone in the US, especially when we have our expectation. Because I think that fucked me up. That's fucked me up too. Because I have an expectation. Uh, I'm looking for, and the person you're trying to date, I have also an expectation, and we both cannot meet at the same length path. So that may just make it hard. You know. I just realized that cup being in my shot for the past freaking thing. But yeah, so number 4. Are there any instances where you felt dishonest was necessary to maintain a relationship? Oh man, dishonesty was necessary to maintain a relationship. Yes, yes, and but I try my best not to do it often. Again, it may be like again because like an example is like when you meet people that talk about your jewelry stuff, and then like in the moment you for a quick moment you're exchanging a little bit relationship emotions with them. For a quick moment, I just lied to you straight up. So I think in one of those moments, yeah. But I try to stay honest 90% of the time. All right. Last questions. How does your career affect the honesty and openness you bring to your personal life? I think I think it helped me a little bit because I know what I want. I know where I want to be. It gave me a more confidence sometimes to talk to people about my personal life because I feel like I have a goal. Once I achieve it, it will make people realize my value. I'd be like, I was never as low value as they expected. Not to say your career make you uh valuable, but it's more like, but your career is one of the reason, one of the factors of your value, and being able to like struggle and still hanging on tight to this dream career. I think definitely build character for me. Yeah, but yeah. So guys, with that said, man, this conclude the first episode of the podcast. Again, welcome to the 2 cents towards the bill podcast. I need to make sure I coined that term. 2 cents towards the bill. I didn't invent it. I heard it from someone. I think it was on the music, and I liked it. So you know what? I'm going to name my podcast this because I feel like it works. Yeah, 2 cents towards the bill, man. First episode. Make sure you check out our music out, Infamous Starboys. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you share this video if you enjoy it. But that's it, man. Your host D is out again. Welcome to this world. Peace.